everyone. This is Bill Griffin. Welcome to the Different Take podcast. Today I want to talk about public schools and what parents ought to think about doing about them. I live in Gwinnett County, Georgia, and I've paid attention to what's going on across the country, and I think that what's happening in my area is pretty similar to what's happening across the country. Next thing that I want to talk about that parents are upset about is masks. So there's a lot of begging of the board by parents. A lot of people really upset about the mask and wanting to remove the mask because there's a mandate. There is a mandate to this day. And I am doing this podcast as of December 21. And so, as I've said in a video before regarding Dr. Fauci, he and the CDC and the media never state that there's a statistical difference between the schools that mask and the schools that didn't mask. We know there can't be, because if there were a statistical difference, these folks would shout it from the rooftops. These school board members, when confronted by parents about masking, and they're begging them to get their mask off the kids, the administrators or the school board and administrators will never state that there is a statistical difference. After all this time, there's so much data available on that. And you would think the onus would be on the school system to demonstrate to the parents that the benefits of masking outweigh the cost. Their attitude, in my opinion, is that there really isn't any cost, or that the costs are so small and the benefits are so great. There's just no concept from these folks that they owe the public or the parents, even after they're begging them to get rid of the mask, any sort of rational explanation to do so. So there's a video that went viral on nationwide media. I'd like to see it. Like for you to see it. It's about a mother who is distraught over her smaller child being masked every day.
But it's April 15th, 2021, and it's time. Take these masks off of my child. And I know what I'm going to be met with. But Ms. Taylor, the CDC, we did not vote for people at the CDC. We did elect leaders who do create policy. We elected the 5 of you. We chose you to make difficult decisions for our children. We chose you to make decisions that would be in our children's best interest, and forcing 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9-year-old little children to cover their noses and their mouths where they breathe for 7 hours a day, every day for the last 9 months, for a virus that you know doesn't affect them. That is not in their best interest, and this has to stop. Defend our children. My 6-year-old can't come up here and say this. It has to stop. Take these off of our children.
I know I'm being redundant, but the idea that you can't even explain to parents what your rationale is for these masks is just, it's really indicative of how these folks think. And some of them, I believe, are just out for political, to move up into another political office and that sort of thing. I really appreciate you listening, and please check out our website, the platforms we're on. If you have any comments for me, I sure would like to hear them. Thank you.